Hello and welcome back to the World Bowls Indoor Championships. Our final stream of the day, final stream of the day today. And for you, we have another men's singles group stage match. So this is against this is Harry Goodwin of England against Mike McNorton of Canada. Harry's put the mat down and set the jack there. Could be I'm expecting a very good game here between the two of them. Had a couple of days practice on the rink, well, a couple of days of games on the rink now, as well as some practice, so certainly looking forward to a good matchup. They've had their 2 trial ends as they do at the start of every game. So Harry's using the darker, almost looks black coloured bowls on our screen, and Mike McNorton is using the blue coloured bowls. Mike's adjusted well there, dropped the 5 or so feet he needed to, and has drawn a shot wood. Harry Goodwin, obviously a fairly now well-established singles player. Played at the World Indoor Bowls Championships at Potter's Resort on a couple of occasions. Won the World Under 25 singles. Played in the World Under 25 singles this year in Glasgow in December. Good bowl there from him, managing to get a toucher. Potentially taking the shot back from Mike. You hear the marker there, Martin, just indicating that that is correct. Harry's last bowl has managed to get the shot wood. Mike's playing a slightly tighter line, needs to make it round his own. He has done. I could have done with just resting on Harry's there. Just fallen on the wrong side of it, so I suspect it is still 1 to Harry Goodwin of England. We are, of course, playing 2 sets of 7 ends with a 1 end tie break if needed. Another good bowl in from Harry. Quite a distinctive bowling style, and walk up the rink following his wood, most people will know. Also sits the jack down slightly. Just probably securing the 2 shots that he had. Mike's got an option here. He backhand draw, a little tickle on the jack, certainly available for him, or if he is confident to play more weight, he holds the back bowl. We are, of course, playing the respot to the centre tee position, so the side tees aren't being used in this championships. Anything that goes outside the boundaries of the rink or over the bank in terms of the jack is respotted to the centre tee. Opting for the draw here. Certainly giving it the green. Does swing well here, the greens in Guernsey. Coming back nicely, it's just overweight, that's all. So, first end has gone the way of Harry Goodwin. Actually, it looks like when he sat the jack down, he sat it away from his own, so he's only taken the 1 shot there. So, leads 1-0 after 1 end. There are plenty of other games going on at the moment from this session and the previous, and all of those live scores can be seen on the World Bowls and Guernsey Bowling websites. And those scores are updated after every end, so you can keep up to date with what's happening in all the different matches. So jack length is shortened up a little, mat's up a bit, Jack's a bit shorter down the rink, so see the adjustment here from both players. Harry knows where he's put it. Drawn straight to it, straight off with a toucher. Being marked by the marker there, so if that ball ends up in the ditch, it's still live and part of the game. Just indicating it's 2 inches off the jack, so nice close start there from Harry. Not far away from Mike, made contact with the shot wood and sprung the jack. That gives him a bit more room for his next few rolls. Increase the gap there from a couple of inches to probably a foot now. Improves the situation for him. I thought this might be a nice, tight, close game. Both players there just drawing through the jack. Both now have backwoods. And you'll all be pleased to hear we're about to be joined by Ian back into the streaming room. I'll just take a brief pause while he enters the hutch.
No, it's about a bowl short.
Welcome back, Ian. You join us for this men's singles group match in the World Bowls Indoor Championships between Harry Goodwin's England and Canada's Mike McNorton. Great first end, very close second end underway at the moment.
Thanks, Josh. I've been looking forward to this.
So last one on the list for today, day 3 of the World Bowls Indoor Championships. 2 more days of group stage left before we then move into the knockout rounds and finals day on Saturday.
Your last bowl is about a yard through. So 3 shots there to Harry, 4-0 lead. And earlier on, how did they get on? I hear you ask. No, you didn't. Okay, well I'm going to tell you anyway. So Harry beat Botswana first game, and Canada beat Falklands. Second game, Harry from England beat South Africa, Jason Evans, and Macau took out Canada. So a loss there for Mike. And then this is their third game. So 2 wins for Harry. That's currently puts him second in his group, because South Africa have won 2, but they've also lost 1, so they've had an extra game. So their sets are and their shots are just slightly ahead. But Harry, with a game in hand, he has the opportunity to go top. And Canada, Mike's currently 4th, but a win could put him up to as high as 2nd probably.
Good strong lead bowl there from Mike, sitting jack high, nice and close. Followed up well by Harry there, who's just gone through the jack. Suspect now Harry probably holding a shot.
No, you're holding. Is that ball level with the jack? Yes, it is. Yeah, the blue is, yeah.
Another good home from Harry, not in the count.
He's got a strong position behind the jack though. Might make Mike think a little bit about playing too much weight into it.
The weight of mine, Brad,
If he got a little rubble for that front one, he would have been just straightened up to the jack, but caught his own on the inside. That helps him a little bit, makes the trail look quite nice. Good bowl here by Harry on the forehand. Looking to get up to the jack. She has done. Touched it across nicely. That really protects the couple of shots he has there, because it prevents that trail now. Unless Mike can somehow squeeze the jack between the two of Harry's bowls. But that's probably unlikely.
You feel the backhand runner. He's got to be really tight to that to his own front one, but if he gets the jack, he'll be going somewhere with it towards the back. If he gets the 2 woods, there's an outside chance he can move them away. At least one away, but can't see he'll be any worse if he gets a connection. Certainly a tall ask to draw within an inch or so, so I think he's got to be arriving.
Looks like he tried to play the draw and wasn't far away from it either.
Yep. But, well, you know my style is less draw, more weight. I'm not as refined as Mike.
Nope, another 2 shots there to Harry. Puts him 6-0 up after 3 ends. So 3. I was going to say 3 twos, but it wasn't 3 twos. It was a 1, a 3, and a 2. Good start by Harry. Pretty intense game bowls, 2 sets of 7 ends. You can't afford to drop any big scores. You've got to keep the pressure up to maintain your lead, and then only 7 ends in each set, so fairly short games. Good bowl there by Mike. Drawing up to the jack nicely. Both players certainly adjusted to the rink well here in Guernsey. Marker for the game this evening is Martin. Markers are playing an important role in the tournament this year. Players can only visit after the 3rd bowl typically. They can visit earlier with permission, of course, but most of the time waiting for their 3rd bowl to visit, so asking plenty of questions and getting plenty of input from the marker. Another brilliant draw there by Mike, sitting on the back of the jack. Harry just taking a moment to think about it. So it's a switch hand. Play a little bit of force down the backhand there. Connected well with the front wood and split both away. Good result out of that, moving both of Cannon's bowls away from the jack and leaving himself in there for 3 shots. Perfectly accurate with that weight. Guernsey's got a very good green for playing those sorts of shots. It runs fairly true and consistently across all the rinks, so it allows you to play those just over the weight runners there. Well, that was quite a ways over the weight, but you know, it gives you the green allows you to play a wide variety of weighted shots. Mike there showing his composure, drawing back the shots that have been taken away from him. Quality bowl after the 2 of his have left the head.
Yeah, it's about half a bowl short. Still 192, right?
You can hear Jason Greenslade's Guernsey's Jason Greenslade there asking a couple of questions of his marker. There are 5 other games on at the moment, and the live scores for all of those can be found on the World Bowls and Guernsey Bowling Association website via the live scoring. Mike there not quite drawing another one. Starting to mumble my words at this time in the evening. That's how I've earned the little nickname, the Mumbler. I do apologise for that. One there to Mike allows him to take control of the mat and the jack and set the length that he wants to be playing at. Jack's certainly travelling a bit further up the green. So it looks like we're now a couple of yards short of Jack High. Of Jack High of the tee. Quite a good crowd here at the Guernsey Indoor Bowl Stadium. I know the bailiff has arrived. So he's watching the games this evening.
And I'd encourage anyone else in Guernsey, if you're watching on online, come down and see the players in real life. Good to see the atmosphere down here, or be part of the atmosphere. Got people like to be on the balcony upstairs overseeing it. You can come down. There is a bar for refreshments if you choose. I've got a cup of tea in front of me. Cake's been very good so far. So it's good to be down here.
Yep, I think the tea consumption of this rabbit hutch we're in is certainly measured in litres today rather than cups.
Oh, I think it's been about a bucket each. I've lost count.
I think we've certainly had one each session, and maybe for the morning sessions we had one halfway through each of those.
If you count it like that, well, 7 sessions. You make up your mind how many cups of tea we've had today.
You probably had one before breakfast as well.
I won't be able to sleep tonight. Just got Ali Marion waving at us through the window. I'm not sure if I'm in trouble or not, but I've been summoned outside, so I'll leave you in Josh's capable hands.
Oh dear. Couple of really good bowls there from Mike from Canada, drawing in to hold 2 shots. He does need to get a move on. He's 6-1 down after the 4 ends. Only 7 ends in this set play, so 3 ends to recover the difference there. 2 here would certainly put him on track. Harry playing weight into it, catching the bowl, catching the jack, springing with it towards the ditch. I'm just going to change the camera angle for us all to make sure we can see where it's ended up. So the camera you're seeing there shows the white marker on the bank there, and also this shot will show where the jack is in the ditch and the location of Harry's bowl that went with it. Pretty much next to it. That's not outdrawable, but Mike can look to get a close second. Sometimes the luck goes with you when you play that sort of weight. Managed to bounce off one of the bowls, catch the jack, and then the jack stayed with him.
It's that short of the jack. Yours is a bowl short.
You just missed an excellent running wood there from Harry in. He played it down the backhand, caught just the edge of one of the short woods, sprung up into the jack, and that's now him and the his bowl and the jack sat together in the ditch. Mike just drawing a close second wood now to try and prevent Harry from getting 2 shots. Has left him 5.5, well, probably 5 foot though. Should be drawable by Harry.
We all think it is, but just played a runner. You want to get, in theory, your target is halfway there. And then you've got 2.5 feet each side around your target. So it's not as big a circle than you think to be able to get there. But we all think we'll be there.
Certainly centred up, running well.
Yeah, played it really well.
Yep, 2 shots there to Harry Goodwin of England. That puts him slightly further ahead, so can be 8-1 after 5 ends. So Mike's going to need a couple of big scores here to catch that.
So just seen Junior Miles Ung go past. His dad Johnny's playing for Macau, China. Miles played the World Under 25s recently.
Yep, currently studying in the UK at Cambridge. Harry's played that well. Nice draw down there for Shotwood.
Well played, Mike. Got to work hard to win this set now, but get yourself settled for the second set. It's good to see viewers from around the world on these streams. We've had Africa, or South Africa. We've had South Australia today.
Well, Harry, that's a good ball. Taking that back away from Mike of Canada. Just drawing it back there, now holding through with the 2 woods that were behind.
2 or 3 down. Oh,
Could tell that Ian was struggling slightly then to think of countries of the world, so I thought I'd interject by saying how good that wood was, because it was.
about yours?
You interrupted the waffler and saved everyone.
Between the waffler, the mumbler, and the daydreamer, we got no chance, have we?
Not much.
I described it earlier on as like the 3 wise men, or the alternative 3 wise men.
Mike's played a back wood there. I don't know if that was intended or just found himself over the weight trying to get around his wood. As you can see, Ireland on the next rink playing against the USA, and the colourful jacket of Namibia on the other rink, the other side. All of the live scores of those games are available on the Guernsey Indoor Bowling and World Bowls websites. And the static live stream of our Rink 2 has just finished. So we'll be catching the next session as a static live stream of that as well, so that you can see yet another rink and a couple more countries. So I'm not convinced that Mike likes that one particularly. Chucked the bowl and then went and picked up the mat. It's not miles away though. I'd be pretty pleased if I was him.
I thought you'd be ecstatic if you were him and you were getting that close.
Well, I'd never get that close, so it'd be a miracle. No, Mike's drawn that well there. Maybe I misunderstood his body language, but I think it's probably just the one down. He is having a look though to see. It's quite close between the two of them. Yeah, one shot declared there to England's Harry Goodwin. That makes it 9-1 after 6 ends. Last end of the set coming up here. They will play all of the ends in the set because, of course, shot difference might count if games 1 are tied and sets 1 are tied. So, shorter length now for Harry. Jack's nice and short. Matt's up a tiny bit.
Feathered it first wood. Another good start. Certainly applying the pressure. Live scoring that you can get to through the World Bowls or the GIBA, the Guernsey Indoor Bowling website.
Tell you what, Mike's played an absolute cracker there. Just dropping in front of the jack, taking a shot wood away from Harry. Did that last then though, and Harry came along and drew the toucher away. Not quite this end though, slightly tight of the line.
You have to put a stop as well. Six of them are full already.
So another chance for Mike. Get another one in.
Wow, he managed to find that gap there.
He would have kicked himself if he trailed it, but got it well. Runner from Harry.
Yeah, playing weight down on the backhand. Made good contact with the bowl and again managed to get to the jack.
He just wants me to move this around, doesn't he?
Looks like it's been sent out the side boundary of the rink, so the marker has gone and respotted it on the centre tee, which is the respot position we're using for these championships. Not a lot nearby. I'm guessing it's that wood at the back, which is one of Harry's, I think.
Yeah, it's one of Harry's, but Mike's got room to beat it.
He does, and he has. I think that nicely stopped.
Yep, stayed in. What a Mike. Just judging the pace of the bowl well. Could see it was going to stop.
Got a good eye, having spent many years playing on this green. So, on there to Mike, making the score at the end of the first set, 9-2. So, moving now on to the second set, and Harry has taken the mat and jack as winner of the first set, as per the rules of the championships. And looks like he's sticking true to his preferred length, playing a shorter jack there. Nice opening bowl, certainly knows where he put the jack. Marker just moving in there to see if it is a toucher, and it has touched, so he's marking that with some chalk. If that ball ends up in the ditch, it'll still be live and part of the game, as we saw a couple of ends ago when Harry drove the jack into the ditch. It remained in the ditch and counted for shot bowl. Good weight from Mike there. Just tight on the line though. There is a tighter line on ring 5, but if you don't give it enough, it will cut across on you.
And you can just see in the background going to a tie break.
Oh yes, a match between Simon Martin of Ireland and Lauren Dean of the USA has gone to a tie break, so that can all be followed on the live scoring, but you might catch the corner of that out of the side of this stream drink. You can see both players there on your screen now.
Right, just drifting through again. Harry with 2 good ones on it.
Harry watching his bowl come down there, not far away from the jack. Adds the third to the 2 shots he's already holding.
Nice consistent bowls. Stepped away, reset, decide what you're playing.
Looks like he's playing a bit of weight in there. Bit of pace under the drawing lines, so certainly not far away. Oh.
Little trundle, but didn't quite get it.
Yeah, I was always certain he was going to make contact with that front bowl, but just dipped away at the last second.
Oh, they're not moving it, so it's still in. So, Harry, you're holding 3. For me, I'd go deep, whether it's between the 3 at the back or for the tee.
Yeah, he did make this mistake yesterday against South Africa. Had 3 shots on the jack. South Africa had a laid behind. He drew another, not expecting the South African to drive at a bare jack. Jack went flying backwards and he dropped a 4 in the opening end. So he was commenting about that last night. Felt that he'd certainly learnt a lesson from that one.
Just in the corner, you can see that head. And Ireland have just holding shot, but USA have got more to go.
So Harry playing a covering bowl here towards the back of the rink. Sensible bowl.
Always feel like he's got to commit to another trundle.
I think he probably will. He's played very good draws though, to be fair to him.
Yeah. No, he's changed back to a draw, I think.
He does seem to have confidence in his draw. Good to see. Not made of that time though. 3 there to England's Harry Goodwin. So taking the opening end of the second set, 3-0. Great opening bowl again from Harry. Always seems to know where he's put the jack, which is a brilliant quality. Applies pressure with the first bowl. draw in again.
He's not allowing Mike to play really. Mike's having to work hard for every shot he's well held during the game, not necessarily at the end of each end.
Now he's on the draw again. Far away, really on a mission today. He spoke to him in an interview in Chelmsford in March. It was very clear his aim coming here was to win the championships.
He said it's only worth coming if he's looking to win.
He's certainly a very driven bowler.
Yep, very confident, but when you play like that, you can be fairly confident.
Mike's playing some weight, just unfortunately under the head. Just a little tight with his bowl there. You see what he's trying to do? Contact with that front wood or the wood just in front of the jack would have moved the head around quite a lot. Just showing you the head from the direction that the players are seeing it. See quite a tight clump of bowls with both players drawing to quite closely around the jack. There is a backwood there though, however.
Yeah, hidden behind the players.
Opting to return to the draw there, I think. Or possibly slightly over the weight. Hopefully it comes down for him. It is bending well. Just overran it. So 2 shots away of England's Harry Goodwin for this second end of the second set. Harry having taken the first set as well. Unsurprisingly, sticking at that short length, he's been having success at the moment. So you can see here a bit of a side camera view of the Guernsey Indoor Bowls Stadium. Balcony packed with plenty of supporters for the championships. Seen quite a few members of the public wandering around, looking at the bowls. Some I recognise, some I don't. So it's great to see the championships attracting a whole load of new interest in the bowls.
More of the crowd down this end. Don't know if it's because they're more interested in Jason from Guernsey playing, or if they want to be closer to the bar. Could be either.
Could be both.
Could be both.
Good bowls in there from Harry.
You got very confused there, Josh.
Because it's Mike's bowls that are close. Good bowls in there from Mike from Canada.
So just a little ticker tape on the bottom. Have a read. Keep up to date with your person you're most interested in, country you're most interested in. They're all at different stages because it's been rolled in play. Well bowled there, Harry. Turned it around.
Ticker tape doesn't have a great deal of information on it, does it?
No, this session was the early session.
So the Guernsey have taken the first set against Switzerland and now 3-0 up in the second set. Yeah, I can see Mike's just tried to drag the jack across there, but not giving it the green it needed. Is Harry going to find a rest there? Not quite. So danger's still there, still playable by Mike. Backhand draw. Just touch the jack across for 2 or 3 shots. That would bring him back into the set quite well.
How far from the tee? From the tee?
I think he'd be happy with just one. Change the length. He can. He's had good weight, so draw away. If he does move it, that's a bonus. Must be close.
Oh, I heard the dig of the jack there.
Sprung off the backwood, back up to Mike's, I think.
Yeah, it did. It came off of Harry's wood, so one shot there to Mike McNorton from Canada. Scoreline now 5-1 to Harry Goodwin from England after 3 ends of the second set.
So after Harry playing so well on the short stuff, I'd expect Mike to go longer. Mike's overplayed it slightly. He wanted to get the jack most of the way up, or maybe on the tee. Obviously, he doesn't want to lose it, so after playing so many short ones, maybe slightly tentative about how far he put the jack. And Harry's backed it up. Still all over it.
Yard and a half.
By the standards he's played today, that's probably not all over it, but it's still certainly a good target to beat. And we were talking about the game before of Ireland against USA. Well, Simon Martin from Ireland managed to pinch the tie break, so he got a win out of that one.
So hopefully we've got a few Canadians watching this live stream. It's about 12:15 in Toronto, where Mike comes from.
Is that how they say it? Toronto.
Yep, I think so. I was speaking to Canadians at the World Under-25s Championships and corrected me straight away on my Toronto.
Well, there you go.
Pretty much slur the end of it.
That's perfect for you. The mumbler.
Fair, yep.
So actually, we're doing you a disservice, because sometimes that's how you're supposed to pronounce the words, and I can't even say it now.
Another good draw in there from Harry. Mike just, we're playing it again, unfortunately. Probably one of his looser ends.
Yeah, pressure from Harry's been relentless today, and it's twofold. When you're playing well, you're putting your opposition under pressure, and they sometimes can be a bit off. But if they're a bit off, then it just gives you a bit more confidence. You relax and just keep drawing them in. So in your head, it makes the game easier.
Yes, 2:15. Did I say 2:15?
In the afternoon.
If I didn't say 2:15, I meant 2:15.
Okay, that would imply I had to listen to you to hear it.
Yes.
Somebody was listening.
That's good.
So thanks for letting us know what time it is in. How do you say it?
We're gonna go. I don't know. I'm gonna go back to Toronto.
Yep.
Save causing offence.
Say it the English way. It's the only way we know.
We know the Canadian head coach, Derek, very well. Fortunately, couldn't come to these championships. He's on a boys' trip in Mexico. I suspect he's I know he's going to try and tune in to watch the streams, so possibly watching there. I don't know what time it is in Mexico.
Sometime today. Well, we've been in here so long, I don't know what time it is today, let alone another time zone.
Harry just finding one of those short woods there and not making his extra bowl count. So 3 shots the way of Harry Goodwin. Makes this first set 8-1. Sorry, the second set 8-1 after 4 ends.
So will Harry go back to his trusty short one?
I think the answer to your question is yes there. He's played a short jack and right on it with his first bowl. Mike's not too far away again, as he's not been too far away the whole game. Harry's just been that bit closer, unfortunately, for him. Harry following up with another toucher on his short jack.
Actually touching. Jack is partially in front of the ball. Yes, you can.
Just thanks for the comment on the static cameras. We're just checking on that stream at the moment. That's just an extra stream that we're able to put on to show some of the additional, well, some of the other countries that are playing at the same time. We've only got the manpower and brain power for one full stream at the moment, so concentrating on this game with England and Canada. Just go on to check on the angles on that one for you. And that stream, if you want to watch it, is showing Norfolk Island against Singapore, and that can be found on the Guernsey Indoor Bowls YouTube channel. Mike there having a rundown on the backhand, looking to play into the two of Harry bowls that are on the jack, making contact with the short one and getting up into the target woods. Fortunately not moving the jack as much as he'd have liked, so still 3 down there. He really did have to play that sort of shot. Harry's 2 close bowls were too good to be outdrawn. He needs a few shots here to make up the 7-shot difference over the course of 3 ends. I suspect this a 3 here would Harry would put that out of reach. Harry's not quite made it with that one. Does probably protect against a driving wood against the bare jack, which Mike could have opted for, having just played a running bowl.
There you go, Sissy. No problem. I see that Geordie's on there, so no wonder why you were keen to see it, and moved it just in time to see Geordie put one right on top of the jack.
So a bit of a pause from Mike. I think he's spotted Warren Muggleton from the BBC with his camera tripod set up, walking behind his rinks, just waiting for him to clear the back there. Playing just to get around that front bowl and down to the jack. Brilliant effort, almost made it. That would have cleared the jack to the back of the rink and he could have been holding 2, but just around the outside of it on that occasion.
Yeah, Yeah, he's at the stage he needed to take a gamble, so it was worth a go. It was all or nothing, so 3 down. He got the second option.
So they'll play these 2 ends out. They play all the ends in the group stages, as it can go to shot difference. If games 1 are tied and sets 1 are tied. So they'll play up and down here. Albeit the conclusion of this second set on the match is already foregone.
So Kevin, have something I for you? Yeah.
Couple of good bowls there by Mike, holding 2 shots.
Well, on the short length, that's possibly one of Harry's worst ends. Slightly over by Mike. Yep, just drifting through.
Closer here by Harry, giving it the weight this time. It's just drifted beyond, back to where his other woods have settled.
So Mike not sure if it's 1 or 2, or maybe he is sure, but having a good look to see if it's 1 or 2. Looks like just a backhand draw. If you happen to move it a few inches, you make sure. Draw inside your backwood really.
What do you think?
Just drifted through again, a fraction.
Yeah, Harry's only giving him the 1, calling the umpire on to make the decision for the next shots. Just moving those bowls that aren't in the measure out of the way. A couple of sets of wedges on Mike's bowl that's there and Harry's short wood. They're both stood up.
So ITO Hugh Jones. We've all been on a few times this week, so I've been kept busy. Which it's double-edged sword. As an umpire, you just want to be unknown, really, out the way. Let the players get on with it. But you've made the effort to travel down, taking a week off your work, taking a week of holiday. So it's good to get out there and be active.
So measured to Mike's bowl, which he's then going to compare against the 2 bowls of Harry's that are in the measure. I think the result of that was, that one's well in. Didn't go back to jet there, so I think it must have been a little ways. So just the one shot there to Mike. Scoreline now 11-2 after 6 ends. Last end to go, coming back down towards the commentary box here. Oh, commentary box, that's a bit of an upgrade from the rabbit hutch, isn't it? Crikey. I don't think that's what it should be called. It makes us sound almost professional.
If you refer to it like that, people will think, oh, what luxury.
Nope, rabbit hutch it is. Well, anyway, they're on their way back down the rink.
We'll try a half soon. It's going to be fun. If I'm at half soon, it's already half soon. Just talking with the cameraman what I'm doing, as if I know what I'm doing.
Or not, as the case may be.
Or not, yeah. I got too excited about the upgrade to the commentary box.
Well, the match on Rink 3 is just concluded. You could have been following the live scoring of that on the World Bowls or Guernsey Bowling Association website. So Guernsey's Jason Greenslade dropping a 1 on the final end. However, winning the second set 7-5. Also won the first set, so that's two sets to Guernsey against the Swiss player of Beat Matty. So good win there for Jason.
Kevin, all this ball, how far in front of Jack? Opposition ball, not my ball. Yeah, not my ball.
The last one up. The last one up is about.
Can you hear Johnny from Macau,
Yeah,
China,
one and a
just,
half feet.
communicating with Mark on his rink as to how far short his last bowl was, so he can make his adjustment.
Yeah, it's been unfortunate for Macau, China. They, one of the teams affected came through Dubai. Luggage disappeared, and we're now where they've been here. Well, they should have been here about 5 days, but they've been here about 3 days.
Yeah.
And arrived just before the tournament, so they were delayed, but with no baggage. So borrowed bowls.
Yeah.
Had to quickly buy some clothes. So
Yep.
they're playing in just, well, we'll call it casual kit, but they've been given dispensation to play in whatever they can find, because it'd be harsh not to let them play if their baggage doesn't turn up through a flight. So it's a bit harder for them with borrowed bowls, but they're doing well.
Yeah, there are 3 teams still in that position. Botswana, South Africa, Macau, China. So we're hoping their baggage will start to arrive over the next couple of days. Hong Kong were in the same position. They travelled through Dubai at roughly the same time, and theirs turned up yesterday morning. So I'm hopeful we'll start to get some bowls, and it's even things. They probably won't change their bowls now. I know Botswana are going to stick with the sets they've borrowed. But even having your own shoes and team kit and that sort of thing makes a difference to your mentality and how you play.
Some extra clothes, full stop.
Yep.
They'll probably turn up the day after they've left.
Yeah, thankfully they're here for a little while, so I'm hoping we don't have to post it back to them.
Is that 2?
So Harry's had a good end here again, holding shot for sure. Mike's just sat behind. Coming up here, squeezing past his short bowl. Just the weight's let him down on that one. Almost made contact with Mike's bowl. Sitting that out would have been good. Mike boarded in a couple more. That's the end of the game. 2 sets to Harry Goodwin. 1 point on this final end. So final scoreline for the second set is 12-2 after the 7 ends. Harry there relying on his short ones. Certainly paid off during the course of the game. We'll be back bright and early tomorrow morning at 8:30 with our next stream for the World Bowls Indoor Championships, and that will be a mixed pairs match of Hong Kong, China against New Zealand, which promises to be a thrilling encounter.
Should be, yep. And then straight after that we'll have another mixed pairs, Turkey and Japan. So looking forward to that.
See you tomorrow.